Hey kids, welcome back to Worth to Spin. I'm your host, Just Jack. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. It's after Christmas. It's coming up on New Year's Eve. I knew there was another holiday in there somewhere. Hope everybody had a good Christmas. Hope you got something Beatley. I got this beautiful Beatle scarf from my wife for Christmas. Nice, very nice. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Alrighty. So that was my Beatle thing for Christmas. That's awesome. Alrighty. So what were we doing? We were looking at Jack's record collection. What Jack has in his record collection, Beatles edition. That's the title. Anyway, so we got done with the albums, and I meant to get back to it. Have some more videos here and kind of a better schedule. I googled that one day, but yeah, I'm still recovering from this surgery thing, and things are still a little rough, but we're okay. Don't worry about it. Alright, so now I thought, well, we looked at all the albums. Let's look at the singles I have in my collection. We'll look at the British ones. We'll look at the American ones later when we do the British albums. Let's take a look at the first one. First one I have is this one right here. Then I have this one. Alrighty, just a joke. Try a joke. Alrighty, first one up, released October of 1962. We have Love Me Do and P.S. I Love You. And this is a very used copy. Does not mean it was very much cheaper. It's still expensive, but this is a very well played copy. Matter of fact, it looks like somebody skipped it across the ground numerous times. Here in America, we call that using it as a frisbee. That's exactly what it looks like they've done with this. It plays, has a lot of crackle, does not skip, does not jump. It plays. It's the very first Beatles single ever released in the UK. It's very expensive to get. That is more of a good near mint, whatever, how you guys value stuff, whatever. Copy is a whole lot more than what I paid for this. So I own it. It's playable. I'm happy with it, I own the Beatles' very first single on 45, so I'm happy with that. Oh, I'm sorry, I went a little too fast, didn't I? So now all these covers I have with them are authentic. I tried to match them up and get ones that had authentic covers to them, and the ones that didn't, I looked later and it matched what I had that wasn't right and tried to make them all complete. So not all my covers are original covers that came with these singles, but most of them are. So that's a plus there. So this is what the Let Me Do one looked like. Alright, next one up. From January 63, we have Please Please Me with Ask Me Why. And we'll try not to finger these things up. There you go. And this is a much, much nicer copy. This did cost me more than Let Me Do because of the fact that it was in better condition and because of the fact that this was a harder one to get than Love Me Do. A little surprising there, but that's the case. So this is a really nice copy. It's got some surface scratching on it. Nothing super crazy. Sounds really good. I'm happy with it. And this is the original sleeve that came with it, which is nice. Because I think this one is a really hard one to find. Moving on. Now we're switching. April 1963. We have From Me to You. And the flip side is Thank You, Girl. Yep, and this is a first pressing, and this is very nice. This looks kind of new. Some of these I got, they look kind of new, but some people, they get 45s and they don't play them. And there's a guy on this Whatnot that I follow. He gets a lot of 45s that are really old, and I mean, stuff from even the 50s. You think it'd be all beat up, but he's like, they're radios. I get all this stuff from radio stations, and it's sitting in storage forever. And he finally decided, well, maybe we should get rid of it. And they're pristine. They don't play them. They just sit there. So, mint copies float out there and into the wild, as we say. It's just tracking them down. And I believe this is the correct sleeve for Ed. And I'm not an expert on sleeves. And I thought it was funny that in England, it was just a plain company sleeve for every Beatles single almost. There's a few picture sleeves, but for the most part, it was all just regular, plain, no big deal. Company sleeves. This is kind of interesting, but the money saving thing. All right, this is the second press. This is from August of '63. This is She Loves You, and it's followed by I'll Get You. And this one looks really nice too. This looks pretty much a mint one. I didn't have any luck finding a first pressing of this one, so I got a second, and I'm happy with that. And this is the sleeve, and I believe that to be correct. And any of you who are watching from the UK would certainly know better than I would on that. Alrighty, this here is the first pressing from November '63. This is I Want to Hold Your Hand. This was the breakout one here for us here in America. And flip side is this boy, which here in America is I saw her standing there. And this is pretty much a mint one too. So that's pretty cool. And I believe, if I'm correct, this is the actual sleeve that it came in. Alrighty, March of '64, we have Can't Buy Me Love. The flip side is You Can't Do That. Oh yes, you can. This is a very nice copy. This one here also looks like it's almost mint, so that's nice. Quite a few of these. Most of these I got from Rockabye. Some of them I got from a couple other places. I got one that is a little bit of an, I guess, oddity, sort of. And it came from an antique place, and there's a story. There's always a story. So this is the sleeve I have for it, and I believe it to be an original. Moving on. July of '64, first pressing of A Hard Day's Night and Things We Said Today. And this is pretty much a mint one too. Put that in there, and I believe this to be its original sleeve. Has some damage there. That was actually caused by me. I know better. So the place, I don't think I got this one at Rockabye because of this. So this place had their sticker on this paper sleeve for some reason. And it bugged me to death. I was like, I got to get it off. I can get it off. And no matter what I did to try to get it off, it ripped some of the surface there. And I have a policy of once I do something, it doesn't work and I get aggravated, I just rip it off like a Band-Aid. Bad policy. We need to change the employee manual somewhere. Alrighty, so we move up to a first pressing from November '64. Big hit for the Beatles, I Feel Fine. Followed by She's a Woman. And this one is really nice too. Again, this one looks matte like it's brand new. And if I am correct, this is the sleeve it goes in. And somebody, somebody was nice to write on it for me. So anyway, there you go. That's the sleeve, and I believe it's the correct one for it. First pressing from April, I think, of '65, I believe. Ticket to Ride. Yes, it is. Sorry, I'm learning. There you go. And this one's very nice too. This one too, very few surface scratches. And what ones that do have seem to be in a dead wax. So if something's going to have some scratches, dead wax is where you want it to be. Alrighty. Slide that in there, and if I'm correct, this was the original sleeve that it came in. Yeah, most of these sleeves are in really nice freaking condition too, so that's cool. Alrighty. July '65 is the second pressing of Help. I need somebody help. I need singing lessons. That's why I'm down, because I need singing lessons. And they, like how I bridged that together. Almost creative. This is a very nice copy too. Close to mintish. And if I'm correct, this is a sleeve for, this is not the sleeve. I have marked on here a code number of what the original sleeve should be. So this is not the original sleeve for it. But being a second pressing, that probably would make sense still too. But this one was bought at Cowlings Electronics. It looks like they put their sticker on there. I'm assuming that shop's no longer in business. I could be wrong. Alrighty, so Beatles double A side. This is the second pressing from December of '65. And somebody marked on the label of this, unfortunately. We Can Work It Out. And that is followed by Day Tripper. There you go. This is in really nice condition. And let's see what I marked this sleeve. Then mark it. So I believe this to be an original sleeve. And this is also, and this is cool because I have 2 of the 3. And I didn't know about this when I was over there, or I would have made a bigger attempt to get the other one. This has part of the Fran the Fan on the back of it. So that's real. I thought that was a really cool advertisement thing that they did at the time. So I have 2 to 3 Fran the Fan covers. So that's one. And this here's a first press from 66. And this has some damage to the label. Some surface scratching, but it plays very nicely. And this is a paperback writer. And Rain. Okay. And this also has the other, or another of the Fran the Fan sleeves. So this is second of 3 Fran the Fan sleeves. I really like to get the third one. Something I need to put some effort into. And if I'm correct, this is the original sleeve that came with this 45. When it originally came out. It's the one that came with when I bought it. Alright, here's the first press double A side for you. Yellow Submarine. Followed by Eleanor Rigby. And this is pretty much a mint one too. I don't remember what I paid for singles, but it was not cheap either. I think most singles cost me in the area of 15 to 25 US. They were not cheap. Except for the picture sleeve ones, which is why I don't really have the picture sleeve ones, because they were pretty high. This is another double A side. First pressing from February of 67. And this is Strawberry Fields Forever. The world changed with that. And it is Penny Lane, which was not a #1 hit for the Beatles. Wow. I remember I read all that stuff about that. It was kind of a controversial thing that was not a #1 single for the Beatles. Alrighty, and if I'm correct, this is the original sleeve for it. Moving on, we have a first pressing from 67 of All You Need Is Love, and unfortunately, well, it doesn't matter to me, but this has it on there that it is this is the transmission one. The more rare one that everybody tries to find is the one that doesn't have mention of that on there, but it doesn't matter to me. That's All You Need Is Love, Baby, followed by Baby, You're a Rich Man. This is really nice condition too. This one here looks like it hasn't been played very much. And if I'm correct, that's the original sleeve that went with that. Alrighty, moving onward. Still in 1967. You say hello, but I say goodbye. And that is because I am the walrus. Being a little creative there. It's a little amusing. So this is a nice first pressing. This is not messed up. Doesn't have any scuffs or nothing. I was just checking. This is not the correct sleeve, so this is the wrong sleeve that for it, but this is a sleeve I have it housed in, because that's what it came in. Alrighty. This does not have the fan club flyer in it, but it is the first press of March of 68. And it is Lady Madonna, followed by The Inner Light. And this is nice. It looks pretty much mint. Doesn't have the original sleeve, and it doesn't have the fan club flyer. I hear those are pretty rare to find, which is not really a surprise. But so this is the sleeve that I do have it in. Alrighty, and then we move up to my all-time favorite Beatles song, just so you know. In case you're wondering, first press from August 30th of 68. Hey Jude. You know it. Followed by Revolution. And I think, I'm not 100% if this was a double A or not. It sure should be. But as far as I'm concerned, every Beatles single was a double A side, because it was not like they put a bad song on the back. It used to be a lot of bands, you know, the song that was, a throwaway song they would call it, went on the back. And that's not the case with the Beatles. It's just a quality. This is a sleeve I have. I don't have any official Apple sleeves from Europe. This is an American one. So all my apples are in American Apple sleeves, which are different slightly than the UK ones. And it's the first press from 69. Let's get back with Don't Let Me Down. Sorry, jeez. My #2 favorite Beatles song. In case you're wondering, now you know what my 2 favorite Beatles songs are. You know what number 1 and 2 is. You don't know what 8 through 10 is. Maybe we'll find out. And again, this is in the wrong sleeve. This is an American sleeve, not a British sleeve. Alrighty, here's the first press from '69. And this is the Ballad of John and Yoko, followed by Old Brown Shoe. This is a very nice copy. It's it's not mintish, but it's not far from it, I don't think. It's got some stuff going on there, but that's alright. And again, I don't have the original British Apple sleeve, but this is an American one. It goes on. October of '69 is another double A side. This is Something and Come Together. And as you can see, apparently I swiped this 45 from Hugh. Sorry, Hugh. Learn to hold on to your stuff better. How about this? Stop writing on labels. Never did that when I was a kid. I hate that. And it's in an American Apple sleeve, not the original British one, because I could not obtain any of those. Those were really, I was told they were really hard to get, the British Apple sleeves. March of '70. And this has the X Out Matrix number on the flip side, because the song that was going to follow it was going to be What's the New Mary Jane, and they changed their mind. So now it is Let It Be. And you know my name, look up the number. And let's see if we can see those X's. Probably not. So anyway, they have the old Matrix number X'd out on here. I was told this is a little bit harder to get. I just grabbed one out of the racks. There were a few. Maybe I got lucky. And this does have its original picture sleeve, and I did pay for this. It was not a $2 single. Alrighty, now we're moving up to this is the one I told you, a little bit of an oddball. So we went into this, and my buddy took me into this antique shop place, and this guy had all these Beetle 45s in this giant tub. I'm like, hey, he goes, what are you looking for? So I'm looking for some Beetle 45s and stuff. Got a tub backer, load it with them. I'm thinking, oh, nice. I go back there and I just start peeling some stuff off the top. I'm like, man, this is not Beatles, dude. None of this is like freaking Beatles. And I get down and I'm like, oh, Beatles! And then I pull out a big wad and it's like they've been sitting in there and they got moisture in there and got wet or whatever, and it's just like a clump of mold and crap. You want to talk about disappointment, man. Oh, dude. It was just ridiculous. But down in towards the bottom, one that was not touched by all the nastiness and not ruined in any way was this export single of Yesterday and Dizzy Miss Lizzie. And this did have a giant like sticker on the front here, and I managed to slowly over time get that sticker off. Took a while, did not rush. So I could get it off and clean it up. It was I don't know, like a kid sticker somebody stuck on there. It's really weird. This is a sleeve I have it in. I have no idea if this is the original sleeve for it or not. So, alright, moving forward, we have Twist and Shout. Oh, we're getting into, I'm trying to figure out what we're doing. I got myself turned around. We're getting into the EPs now. So, we'll take a look at the EPs later. Let me see how many we got here. Let's knock it out, guys. Alright. Got me some Beetle EPs while I was there, too. They were very hard to find, very expensive to get. It's kind of crazy on the EP front. So I think I have like 6 missing. But I've been trying to find them since I've been back. But truth of the matter is they're stupid rare, stupid expensive. So I'll probably always have those 6 missing. So from July of '63, we have Beatles Twist and Shout. We'll take a quick look at it because you keep asking me. And this is your EP. 4 songs total. Very nice. This is in nice condition. It's not mint, but it is kind of close. Another story for you. My first Beatles EP purchase on our trip to England was Hard Day's Night. Found it in a shop on the wall. I was like, oh man, look at this. An American fan being able to walk into a British shop and find a Beatles thing on the wall. It's just, you know, if you don't live there and it's not an everyday experience for you, it's a wonder. Alrighty, so now we have the Beatles hits, and this is in pretty good condition. It's got some dark around the edges there, but dirt settled on it or whatever. So there's that. We'll take it out, take a quick look at her. She looks brand new, sir. All right. Good enough. I know my thumb's in the way. All right. Still looking good. Looking good. Yeah, might as well knock these EPs out. We got time. All right. There's that. For some reason I turned them all around, which is kind of odd. I don't know. Maybe I meant to do that. I don't meant to do that. So it's on. All right. All my loving. And this is the second pressing. And this is not in the best condition, but it's not in the worst condition either. So it looks pretty nice. All right. Now we move on to Long Tall Sally. This has quite a bit of damage to it, but it was the only one I could find at the time. There's a Long Tall Sally EP, and you can see the damage there. It looks pretty bad. But comparing to not having it, looks pretty good. This was the one I found my very first Beatle record purchase when I was in England. I was so excited. Kid in a candy store. Hard Day's Night EP. Just tacked to the wall, no big deal. But it's been here for months. I'll knock 2 pounds off or something like that. But awesome! Awesome! Alrighty, this is your EP vinyl. I know there's a white spot on there. Oh yeah. It's gone. Oh. In case anybody's been wondering about that damn white spot that was on the Abbey Road. I did get my record cleaner for Christmas. Very happy about that. Does a wonderful job. White spot is gone, whatever it was. Unfortunately, it still skips in one spot. But, yeah. Maybe future cleanings, maybe that'll push it through. All right, and my second to the last EP is $1 Million Series. All right, and take a look at this. This is a misprint. It involves a dot at their NCB or something on there. There's a dot that on there that's not supposed to be on there or something. Beatles records are a minefield. There's always, it's like 10 million little things, you know. But I'm not worried about it. And my last British EP, and this will conclude my British collection of Beatles records. Magical Mystery Tour. I love oh man, owning this original book is awesome. This whole single thing. So this is the original book for you who aren't familiar. This is how it came out in Europe. And this is your story that is then you find tacked inside the American ones. So it's you know, rare, and this is the only way you can read this story. It's just, it is what it is kind of thing. Alright, we'll get this put back in here, because if you don't do it now, when will you do it? Alright. And of course, this was a double EP. We'll just take a quick look. There's nothing impressive there. It's just a quick look, a lot of the same. The music's impressive. Packaging-wise is not so. And that would be that. So there you go. And that is my Beatles EP collection and single collection from Europe. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got something out of it. Hope you will come back to my next video. Hope you'll give this a thumbs up. Hopefully you'll subscribe. Hopefully you'll like my video, please. I'm sorry. I'm all worried. All right. Have a good New Year's for you I won't see before New Year's. Be safe out there. A lot of crazy people. Stay home, listen to Beatle music. You won't have any problems. Just saying. Have a good New Year, guys. Thanks for tuning into my channel. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Please subscribe if you like it. Please feel free to comment. I love comments. Enjoy talking to people about the Beatles. Very much appreciate everybody tuning in and watching this channel this year for me. So we'll probably undoubtedly be the last one for this year. And I appreciate everybody who has turned in, watched these videos, commented on these videos, liked these videos, subscribed to these videos. So very awesome. I love having a little community thing out there. That's cool. So I appreciate it again. So as you go forward, guys, sprinkle a little love out there, because the world does not have enough love. All you need is love. Do one good deed for someone today. Anything. Buy them a coffee. Tell them my hair looks beautiful. Open the door. Whatever you want to do. Just make it a positive experience. Bring somebody down up. That's our goal in life. All right. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I appreciate it. I will be back. I will be back in the new year. Woo! I heard some clapping. I think one guy out there. That's good enough for me, though. All righty. Maybe a little different format to it going forward from the new year on. And again, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed seeing what you saw. And that's all I got for you guys. Take care. Have a happy 2026. Ooh, man.